What's up guys, Nolan here, and I took a few days off from videos so that I could go out to PAX East and have a bit of fun, but I missed a few things while I was away, and we even got some new stuff today. While I wasn't posting videos, I was on Discord and tweeting, so I can't stress enough that if you guys want the most up-to-date news for Escape from Tarkov, make sure to follow me on Twitter and or join the Discord. Links for those are below. Today we got a new Nikki leak over on Twitter. This one was a handguard for the G36. The G36 has been a long time coming now, and this is actually the second tease that we've gotten for it, so that could point to it being soon. It seems like BSG have a bit of a stockpile for guns going, actually, as we've seen several teases for awaited guns and new additions with this G36. Then we had the SR2 from a couple days ago. There's also this unknown gun that seems to be similar to a Glock internally speaking and accepts Glock mags, or at least something that is extremely similar to a Glock mag. We couldn't figure out what this was exactly. Then there's the Rash 12 and other revolvers that are coming soon, and this Fab Defense stock, or whatever this actually is. This is where you slide the Glock into it and it's like got a stock and you can put a grip on it and stuff, so it turns the Glock into a little PDW. And that is just the stuff that we have seen. They should have belt feds around here somewhere with the RPD and SAW at least. They might also drop underbarrel grenade launchers with the MGL as well. So yeah, no shortage of boom coming down the line from BSG. Now for the first thing that I missed while I was away, there's this in-game event that's been going on in-game with tech. I hope you guys saw my community post or tweet about it, but of course it's up to you how to spend your hard-earned loot in-game. In case you didn't know, there has been this event, likely temporary, where high-value tech items are easier to find in raid, and there were some new barters that popped up for them. Some actually very good barters. Some speculation here would be that this might not be temporary, or at least something similar to it will stick around by way of this new trader using these items to barter, as well as having access to these trades once he becomes available. For those who don't know, it's now confirmed that Lightkeeper will deal with high-tier electronics, so that's why I'm telling people to stock up and not to use these barters, as we may need those items to level this new trader, or at least barter with him. But again, of course, it's up to you, especially if you have loads of this stuff stocked up for some reason, or if you could really use that gear that you barter them for. Now for some super quick cult level speculation here, I think BSG might be dangling these trades in front of us and trying to get us to use these items up and sort of try and zero out the economy on these items, so when the trader does show up, there won't be a majority or influx of players immediately maxing them out. Again, cult level speculation there. It's probably just a weekend event that pairs nicely with the incoming trader. The second thing that I wasn't able to make a video about while I was away is this short text Q&A with Nikita and the community managers over on the forums. And this did have some extra context and background information on some planned features coming up. Nikita confirmed that faction-based tasks and reputation is coming, where you might have the ability to work with or for certain factions based on how you play out your character. Reminder here that there are going to be lots of RPG aspects coming to the game down the line, so get used to hearing about stuff like this, especially now that we are starting to get our first in-raid NPCs with this new trader. Nikita talked about producing a gameplay cycle and economy where normal players will not be able to be super rich like we have now. Remember, BSG wants this game to be difficult. They want there to be a struggle, and they want you to feel like you're accomplishing something when you actually are good or actually accomplish something in game. He said that he understands that there will be some people that just play too much and can eventually be at a state where you would call them super rich, but they basically are just accepting that and are going to balance the game to the entire player base, not just the top 1% that play way too much. He mentioned one of the ways that they would do this would be more money sinks like what we have with the hideout. Nikita confirmed again that an automatic dynamic event system will be coming in the future, so get used to seeing stuff like we have this weekend happen more often to switch things up on us. He also confirmed that global and group tasks are still planned as well. Nikita confirmed more advanced mechanics around gunplay and how weapons function in-game is coming, more advanced customizations and simulated forces around recoil and weight based on real parameters for each weapon are part of that. Nikita then gave us a bit of an explanation to how they come up with features and get them into the game. He mentioned that the core game is settled in terms of design and they are working to deliver on all those ideas. There's some peripheral ideas and features that they really want in the game, but they take less of a priority than the core features, of course. Then there's the extra ideas and features that they would like, but don't necessarily put any kind of priority to them. From this point, they work to get as much of the top priority stuff done, and when something comes up that keeps them from continuing the high priority stuff, like the need for a new tool or system, then they go down the list of the lower priority stuff while they wait. Very rarely, something will pop up that they push to the front of the line, but they try their best to stop that from happening. Just your basic game dev process with this stuff. Nikita later mentions that all ideas eventually do get through to BSG, and they are very open to suggestions, especially around stuff that's based on live features like events, crafting recipes, quests, and barters. Nikita talked about the code and key system that they have been working on for locked doors with number pads or systems that can be manipulated. It's now in its early testing stages with just code panels and cards, with number pads coming soon. For those who don't know, much more advanced features around breaking open doors is planned and apparently work in progress right now. This includes lockpicking, hacking, and physically breaking open doors with pry bars, or even shooting and blasting them open with guns and explosives. Then last but not least, Nikita confirmed again that there will be radios in-game where you'll be able to use VoIP through the radio to communicate with people in-game at long distances. That's everything from the last couple of days. Sorry I took a few days off there, but I'm back and ready for what I believe is a very big week ahead of us. As always, I will keep an eye out for anything new and let you guys know more once I do. Until then though, for the latest Tarkov news, check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you are looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.